Hello, MYAI family, friends, staff members, and students. This is Mr. Travis coming with your weekly update and report for Sunday, March the 14th, or Monday, March the 15th. I'm so excited to be sharing with you today about some of the exciting news that's coming up for us here in the next week or whatsoever. And so I hope that you can sit back, relax, and listen to the information that I'm about to share with you. And hopefully, you'll be thoroughly informed. Thoroughly informed. So let's move right along and go right into our weekly update. All right, today's weekly update starts at March 14th, 2021. Um, Make sure you always visit our website at www.memphisyoutarts.org. Important things to know in what's happening this week in MYAI. Empowerment session Mondays will continue this Monday live. We return back to live in person. Our Zoom session will be available as well. We will have a guest speaker this week, so let's all give 100% participation. Make sure that you know that the live session for empowerment is in person. We prefer for it to be in person. So do your best to try to get the children out to the center so they can participate in the in-person session. If they just cannot make it, possibly cannot make it, the Zoom link is available just for those who can't make it. We're gonna do our Memphis video shoot. Um, we'll have a 2-day video shoot that will happen during spring break. I will give the exact dates really soon and uniform requirements, but we'll want to get prepared for our video shoot that's going to happen during spring break. We've done phase 1 of preparing for the video shoot by having the studio session, and so phase 2 will be actually doing the video shoot, and it will take 2 days to get it done. The uniform order update is as follows. Mr. Travis will personally be able to pay the balance on the fall uniforms within the next week. We will finally have the uniform finished processing because of the payment, and everything will come out of production. And so hopefully my goal is to have everybody have their sweatsuit uniforms with the t-shirt and the bags in their hands by April the 3rd when we go out of town. I'll talk more about that here in just a second. Sunday dinner at the center that we had a couple weeks ago. I want to say thank you to all those parents who donated and cooked food for the center. I really do appreciate it for you taking your time and spending your resources to help us feed children a real wholesome dinner, okay? Majorette uniform order we'll talk about later in this session. And I just want everybody to know the majorettes will need $85 by March 24th for the uniform and package, and that's no exceptions. It is time for our majorettes to get uniforms. They have been diligent in rehearsing and practicing. They've moved to another level. They've gotten themselves together. There's a few people that's gone, came back, left, and we've got the team pretty much structured to where we want to be and who's on the team. And so it's time for them to get some actual real uniforms to finish out the season with and to use going into next season. All right, here's a few pictures from my studio session. I want to appreciate those students who participated. They represented us very well at the studio session. They were on your best behavior. Professionalism was at its best. The engineer that you see there in the last picture at the bottom right, who's fixing the mics, was very excited to work with our organization and work with us in this project. And so he's finishing up the master and edits of that studio track, and it's will be ready for the music video. And so I want to say thank you to all those students who went to that and did that, and that was very much perfect. In other news for us, we're excited to announce that we are now official partners and we are officially endorsed by the Pearl Corporation. So you see here a list of actual marching percussion Pearl artists. And I myself, Corey Travis, and our organization, Memphis Youth Arts Initiative, along with Coach Vernon Martin, has been added to the list of all these prominent people who represent the Pearl Corporation and represent their own organizations in the world in the field of marching drums. And so we are excited. I'm excited. I'm proud and I'm happy to have partnered with the Pearl Corporation. That means a lot for us and our organization. And also it means a lot for the children and what we'll be exposed to and what we'll be able to get and benefit from having a relationship with a nationwide percussion company. And so, as you can see, like Jordan Stern from Texas State University, we have high school band directors on this list. People who have their own community performing drum lines are part of the list. So we're happy to be a part of it. You can go to our Facebook or our Instagram or to Pearl site, actually search our name or my name and find the article where you can see the bio that's written up on us and see the pictures that we've submitted. And this will be a relationship that we have for the next 2 years. So congratulations to Memphis Youth Arts Initiative for that. Our MYAI practice schedule is basically staying the same for right now. And nothing has changed except for the addition of any extra practices. Always remember, practice days and times are subject to change for the schedules of our volunteers. And please keep up with updates to practices via our band app and text messaging. That's very important. Our Monday night empowerment sessions will continue this week. As we said, March 15th is our next subject matter, and it's called Watch the Clock, Time Management. We'll be talking about time management. We have a guest speaker that will be talking to the children about time management. Time management in good discipline and habits is very important. And remember the 7 principles that we'll touch on during our empowerment sessions is goal, growth, morals, power, access, learning, and positive thinking. Our empowerment session guest for this week on the 15th will be Davion Thomas. He is a business cultivator and founder of the Premium Market Plus LLC. He is also a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. He is a professional orator and he's very excited to share with the students this week. So let's be ready and prepared to receive him on Monday. Majorette uniform package for spring 2021 is viewed here. The ladies will be getting this unitard outfit, sequin unitard outfit that's blue with the hood. The sequin mitts that are silver that you see there, head mitts, and also a silver sequin mask that goes along with their outfit. In addition to these items, on your own, parents, you will need to purchase tights and you have their hairstyle done, and also dance shoes if they don't have a fresh pair of black dance shoes. Coach Joy is in the process of making a group text for you, just the Majorette team and Majorette parents, so that you all can further communicate about this process of getting this uniform ordered, getting the sizes, getting the specifications on what the hairstyle needs to be and what type and color of tights needs to be purchased. This uniform needs to be ordered and money turned in by March 24th. That is the last day that we have in order to order this and get it back on time. Everything has been verified that every size they have available is in stock. The gloves are in stock, the masks are in stock. And so all of these items are on quick ship and we'll be able to get them and have them in our hand for our competition on the 3rd. Okay, so $85 is due by March the 24th. For the drum line, we want to go ahead and make sure every drum line member has acquired these blue camo pants. We will be wearing them as a part of our uniform on April the 3rd. And along what I said, along with the other sweatshirt and the new shirt with the bag package, everyone else will receive theirs as well. So we'll be able to wear those items together on the 3rd and the 10th of April. Amazon still has the pants available in youth and male sizes, and that is the name of the item that you can search and look for that. Here is our out-of-town performances. I've been talking a couple of months about our upcoming jamborees that we'll be doing that are out of town, and so it's now time. Everything has been finalized, And so our out-of-town performances will take place in April 2021. Saturday, April the 3rd is Little Rock, and Saturday, April the 10th is Nashville. Both trips together are at a cost of $150 per person per child. So that includes transportation on the bus for both trips. It includes hotel accommodations in Nashville, Tennessee, because that's the only place we're staying overnight. And then it includes breakfast on April 3rd, which is breakfast before Little Rock. All money is due in full by April the 1st, 2021. So please, please, I admonish, I would like full participation from every team member. We're going to represent the team in a large way. For the students to have something to look forward to and actually compete. So April 3rd is a competition, and April the 10th is a special guest performance. And I'll give you more information about it. But it is $150. That's the cheapest I can get it. That's actually a great deal. It's $150 per person. For the bus transportation, for both trips, the hotel accommodations and breakfast. April the 4th is the date that it's due, and April the 1st is very close to April the 3rd. So if you can turn your money in before then, please do. And I would need at least 35 students, 35 out of 50 to participate in order for the trip to happen. So if we don't have 35 people paid in full by April the 1st, we won't be able to go, and I'll have to issue refunds. But please, if we have 35 students who are committed to go, that would be the ideal. I would love for you to just send me a text, or I may send out a paper to see who else committed and who's actually is going, okay? That first competition on April the 3rd is called the No Way Out Dance Showdown. It's Saturday, April the 3rd. The actual competition starts at 11 o'clock a.m. We must check in by 9:30, 10 o'clock a.m. We will meet at the center at 5:30 a.m. Uniform and attire will be sent out and made clear on what it needs to be. The bus will depart the center at 6 a.m. and travels to Little Rock. All students will need at least $25 to cover lunch and dinner while we're out in Little Rock. Everyone must have a black mask, no exceptions. And parents are welcome to ride the bus with us on this particular trip only because it's one day. I can only have a certain amount, so first come, first serve, and those parents would like to ride with us. Those parents who would like to ride with us on this trip, the bus cost would be $50. It's just $50 only. Another thing that's very important with this is that all staff members and members of the team, including children, must take a COVID test, a COVID-19 test, and bring the results to board the bus. So the week of April 3rd, the week of spring break, leading up to the 3rd, I would like for everyone to get a COVID test. I will send out some information of where you can get drive-through COVID tests, free COVID tests, and just it's very simple. Just have the students and any adults that's going to just please take a COVID test. We want to make sure we're safe on the bus and we're not bringing COVID on the bus. And so the week of, it would be great if everyone would take the test. And I will make sure I give you some locations that are doing free testing that will give you the results quickly. Baptist Memorial Hospital has a drive-through testing that's always going on. Christ Community, so I'll give you a list of those community options that give the free test. If I can get the test administered for free at the center, I will try to make that happen as well. But before both of these trips, everyone must be tested for COVID so that we can make sure when we're boarding the bus, no one on the bus has symptoms or has COVID-19. And also, in retrospect to COVID-19, these events that we're going to have laid out very strict COVID rules. So I don't want anyone or no parents to be worried about who we're being exposed to or how many people we're being exposed to at these events. I chose both of these events based on how serious they were about COVID restrictions and social distancing. Here is more about the flyer and what it is, and also a list of all the performing teams that we're competing against. So there are teams coming to Little Rock that are from Jackson, Tennessee, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Dallas, Texas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Pine Bluff as well, Shreveport, Louisiana, Mongolia, Arkansas, and Nashville. As you can see, there'll be 3 entries from Memphis, Tennessee, which includes the LYE Academy as a special guest. And then we'll be competing as Memphis Youth Arts Initiatives against another team from Memphis, which is the Prancing Pantherettes. If you plan on driving and following the bus or coming with us on the bus, you will need $15 for a ticket, and they must be purchased online ahead of time. They're not doing any tickets at the door because they want to control capacity because of COVID-19. That April 10th out of town trip to Nashville is as follows. Here's the flyer for that. The Mini All Stars dance team invited us to be a special guest in their game day HBCU dance competition. It is April the 10th in Nashville, Tennessee. They're only accepting 16s for the competition, but we're going to go as a group and perform as special guests as entertainment. And so this team, the Mini All Stars, has a chapter of their team in Nashville and Jackson, Tennessee. And so we're good friends with their director, and they've invited us, and we're going to show our support by going. This is Saturday, April the 10th, 2021. This event starts at 6 p.m. We will meet at the center at 9 a.m. and the bus will depart at 10 a.m. Members will need at least $25 for food once again for lunch and dinner, and a hotel stay is included in this. A rooming list for the hotel will be provided. Again, everyone must have a black mask, no exceptions. And again, leading up to the 10th, we would need another COVID test to be taken if possible. All staff members and members who are going to go on this would need to take COVID tests and bring those results to board the bus. All right, I'll be checking for those test results about that Friday before we leave. So again, parents are not allowed to ride on the bus for this particular event. And if your parents are going, I will share the information so you can book your own rooms if you're following this. Well, all the reason why we're spending the night is for the safety of us and the rest of the driver. This event starts at 6 p.m. at night, and I do not want to travel back in the wee hours of the morning. All right. All right, I am back. I want to continue on where I left off. And so here is the game day. HBCU, we've talked about that, so that's your information for Nashville. Next, I want to say thank you for the hour-thon. We had the hour-thon fundraiser on last week, and we did amazing. For 1 hour, we were able to raise $830 from the MYAI family. All the contacts you wrote down on the list. So I applaud you, parents, students, for coming in and working together. When we get together, a little bit can turn into a lot. Here's our upcoming events and schedule for the rest of the season. We've already done some of the events that are listed. As I said, March 29th, Spring Break Week will be the Memphis video shoot. April the 3rd is Little Rock. April the 10th is Nashville. And then we are planning to have our MYAI Ultimate Drumline Battle at the football stadium on Sunday, April the 25th. More information about that will come. We've already had our end of the year banquet, but we will want to do our end of the year fun trip. And so I've been doing a lot of research and studying on the safest COVID option in place to travel for the students to have some fun. And it seems like Dallas, Texas to Six Flags will be the best option. They have a lot of strict guidelines in place about COVID-19 and reservations and capacity in the park. Also, the park is inside, so we're able to social distance easily. And then we want to do that. So we're looking at doing that trip Friday, May the 28th through May the 31st. The dates may change, but for now, that's what we're looking at. More information is to come. I really appreciate you all. I will stop the share, and that's the end of our video today. If you have any questions, just let me know. Have a blessed day.